Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? And for the ladies who may also be watching. Yeah. Now, well, fellas, just overall, I think that fellas just gotta require more, you know, out of what they want out of the feminine gender. And of course, when I say this, I don't mean this necessarily in a demanding way. What I mean is because you might have a prospective woman that actually wants to know, what do you want? Like, what would you like out of me? What do you like out of a woman? What are some of the things you like, and what do you don't like? So this is a great opportunity to let her know. But a lot of times, I think with a lot of us fellas who have been through a lot of things with the feminine gender, the types that are like less feminine, more of the females instead of the woman. You just sometimes get to this point of where you really just don't know what to say, and I get that. I've been there myself. So I'm not telling y'all anything I don't know. But what I realize is that we're now at a time where those things do matter, especially in the times that we live in now. It is important that you do know what you want, and you must require more. But to the woman in your life who's not trying to be like a typical female, she actually is up for it because she wants to be the right type of woman in your life. She doesn't want to have to feel that she's not good enough to be around you. You know? No woman wants to feel that way because otherwise she feels like, she'll feel like she's wasting her time. So, she wants to be around someone that actually wants her to be around. So tell her how you want her to be around. It seems very simple to me. So, and I'd say this it's similar to, in many ways you look at a lot of the automotive world and the technological world, and you see how every year these devices, they get upgraded. What mattered, and I'm trying to move away from this wasp. Excuse me, y'all. This is unedited, but yeah. What you do is, when you got these computers and cars and things like that upgrade every other year or so, you realize what mattered in technology a couple of years ago doesn't matter now. So overall, like, what you want to do is you want to you kind of want to be around the feminine gender the same way. But this is what I mean, because it's not exactly like, mimicking or it's not necessarily mimicking or mirroring the technology world in regards to the feminine gender. This is what I mean. Now, yeah, like I was saying, like with a lot of these technologies, they're constantly upgrading every other year. So it's like, yeah, what you got the other, you might need to update. You might need to update your gigabytes, because the technology supporting the gigabytes that you need, that don't work no more, man. So it's actually though the opposite. So this is what I mean. It's not necessarily mimicking or mirroring the automotive and the technological world, because I know that there could be some shaming language with this video if somebody doesn't listen to this all the way, and they'll be like, "Oh, you guys with all these metaphors." No, now you're about to see that I wasn't actually talking this way. Now, what I mean as far as the way, as far as what a man should want out of the feminine gender, it's not based on her actually being an upgrade every single year. No. What I mean is that in the times that we're living now, you actually want to be around a feminine gender that is more traditional. She's more feminine as far as her role as a woman in your life, and she's constantly trying to get better at that. More or less just trying to get better at trying to be there for you. And these are things that I believe come naturally. Initially, she may say, "What do you like?" But it's not like something that she constantly has to feel like she has to ask you, because, y'all start to grow very organically. And so a lot of things would just take place naturally as far as how she betters herself around a man in a more traditional way, because that's really what it is. It's down to her being like bare minimums. Yeah, it's down to her bare minimums. You know, it's down to her fundamentals. You don't want to get around a chick that lacks fundamentals.